It's like the only place you can send messages. Oh,
Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining our stream again. Appreciate you all. Um, we have only a couple announcements today, so Cam, take it away.
Hi guys. So we have a date. We have a date for our Pokemon card giveaway. Save this date. July 8th will be our next Pokemon night, as well as our 100 subscriber giveaway.
yeah.
Thank you everybody.
Cam.
Thank you everybody for subscribing to us.
Denied.
We will be giving away a Pokemon Destined Rivals Elite Trainer Box. From one of the newest sets Pokemon TCG has is Destined Rivals. We will be opening it on stream for you. We'll give out more details as to how the giveaway is gonna work the day of, but just know you will have to be in the chat for the giveaway. If you are not in the chat, you are not part of the giveaway. You have to be there.
Be there or be square.
Be there or be square.
Motherfucker.
And secondly, don't forget that next Monday, June 30th, we will be doing our Pride stream where we will have a wonderful guest DM, Mr. Tyler Willison, leading us as thirsty sword lesbians.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Be there, be gay, or be square. But that is all I have. So
Awesome. Thank you, Cam.
that's all there is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you again, everybody. We appreciate you.
Well, no, but I wanted him to be without it anyways. Sorry, B. Anyways, so who would like to do announcements from last session?
You mean the recap from last session?
Oh yeah, announcements. Did I say announcements? That's not what I meant.
Oh,
I need to on this.
all right, I'll do it.
It's incredibly loud.
Look at that. Bullshit. I know. All right. So, last we left off, I believe we started with the aftermath of a burning golden cockle, who was starting to light the forest and, the Ashen Hand on fire. Words. My brain works. Sorry, brain rot. And while all that's happening, after Ashen Hand walks away after screaming at some junior officers, Wayfinder follows, and there's small verbal confrontation, and they split ways, and the Keeper of the Stars succumbs to some type of corruption to basically get a bead on where Wayfinder is and make sure that they are safe. Something weird also happened to Malice. His eyes are all swirly now. Not entirely sure what triggered that quite yet, but we'll figure that one out. But while everything was happening, everybody rushed into the woods to, help Ashen Hand, who was just in the forest sobbing.
I'm
and
sorry, Ashen Hand.
Got ganged up on by a bunch of fucking Wendigos. And we fight the Wendigos, and we found, so far, one way to turn them back human by lighting them on fire with these fancy blue torches that we received. I specifically wrote down, defeated Wendigo, turns human, no more Icker. Sorry, no mo Ica. The human that we saved was one that we knew about through several sources, named Tommel Grent. His son is also said to be missing because, he went to go look for him. After all that happened, we made our way back to the inn, and we had a very intense conversation about whether or not Ashenhand was going to stay a Harbinger. It was intense to say the least. And in the end, everybody, the majority, voted for him to stay. The commander threatened him aggressively.
Aggressive.
We got some very interesting insights onto a few people as to how they feel about this chaotic cursed monster. So, that is my recap.
Perfect.
I do not believe I missed anything. I'll take my
Okay.
point of inspiration for doing it.
Man, demanding for it.
I said I didn't demand shit. You said
He
last
said, I'll
week.
take it because you've made a habit of it and we're neurodivergent. You leave me
Yeah,
be.
no, he said.
He
You do
said,
recaps, you get
recap,
inspiration.
You get
Or
inspiration.
maybe
Yeah,
you
but-
just don't assume. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of
It's
kind
not
of
an
crazy,
assumption.
bro.
It's an assumption. It's something that you said.
Hey, you know what? Take that inspiration.
It's on camera.
I love that.
It's
for you.
on camera.
On camera,
Anyway,
roll
because you
the clip.
You did
No
the
relevance.
campaign.
Play it back.
Or the not the campaign. Too much going on. You did the announcements.
That's what I'm talking about. What? I only get it for doing the announcements and not the recap?
Well, we'll count it as one whole thing.
Oh my god.
It's like your birthday being on Christmas.
You still get just one present. It's just not from
For
Santa.
Christmas being
I
Black
feel
Friday.
insulted right now.
Yeah,
Or
right.
tax season.
Kidding, I
That's
love
what it
you, and
was.
I'm gonna be insulting you way more worse ways
Mhm.
tonight when I get started.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Whatever.
What's happening? Where's
Yes.
the Twizzles?
I told you to grab them.
I don't. I. my
Batch.
brain is on fire. Anyways, continue.
hi. So,
Hi,
as
Dad.
we
Hi, Tyler.
start diving back into things. Yes, we left off. Anyone doing anything after what happened with Ashenhand? It's getting late at this point.
Ash's hand's going the fuck to bed.
How
And-
how did that meeting conclude? I don't quite remember.
With
Who stayed in the room? Who left?
I feel like at this point you're seeing a lot of junior officers like leaving like the main part of this room. I don't know if any of the senior officers left. That's up to them.
I know Epitaph was pissed.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
Epitaph probably stormed out after the vote.
Well,
Big
he
Judge
definitely-
followed him.
Yep.
Judgment followed him.
And then I think the only people like
Did
other
Mnemonic
than
and
senior,
Wraith ever return?
I don't think so.
Wraith is there. You saw him in the corner. He stayed out from the main room area.
Okay, so he was waiting to come in.
Yeah, he just was watching without being involved.
Okay,
so they already did what
They
they
did come back. They're back
after
from the church.
we
Mhm.
tasked them.
At least Wraith is here.
Where's
Um,
Mnemonic?
Wraith came through the window, so the same window someone left out of. So he's not in the room currently, though, that you're asking about. It is currently Blondie and you guys. I think everyone else is kind of dispersed or walked out with someone else.
And Mnemonic is being an asshole.
You don't know.
Okay, cool.
Probably.
Actually, I imagine. Oh, what did you give your other one's code name? What was
Eve? I don't remember.
I have
Okay.
no Give me a second.
Well, Eve would still be by your side because without Mnemonic being here, someone.
Siren?
Siren.
No. Yes.
Is it Siren?
No,
No.
she's not a.
Hang on.
Songbird is
Mine.
yours.
Judge, Epitaph, Mnemonic, Songbird, Blondie, Scab, Siren, and Wraith. Those are our only junior officers, so it has to be Siren.
I guess so.
Okay.
And Talon.
What are we trying to figure out?
What
Well, she is a bard.
Talon is
Okay,
Wraith.
so isn't she? Yeah,
Yeah.
so Siren.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Siren
the
is
Tiefling Bard.
no. That is Songbird.
Siren is a Tiefling Bard.
No.
Songbird is a human bard.
Correct.
So then, is yours Siren?
No, mine is Songbird.
And they're
And
tiefling.
Gab.
Wow, this is
I-
really bad that we don't know.
You're
who's
doing
Pretty
what.
so
sure
good.
that they
Ah,
are.
speak for yourself. I know exactly what my junior officers are. I know.
Which is
A human, both of them.
and their names.
Wraith and Judge.
Hey, what do you know? Inspiration.
I do too. Blondie, human, gunslinger.
He's not human.
To be fair,
Oh,
mine were not designed by me.
Shame. I'm the only one that knows my junior officer.
Epitaph, Shadarkai Cleric.
Hey, mine
Hey, he's
were
not
not
your junior
designed by
officer
me.
anymore.
I picked up
He's
two of his
pissed.
characters.
One of,
He
Wraith
has
was
no
not
choice.
designed by
If he's going to be a
but,
junior officer, he's going to be my junior
Judge
officer.
certainly was.
And he'll get the fuck over it. Simple as that.
Oh, we're awful.
also, yeah, I have the same thing in my notes, so.
So
I was
Siren
looking
is a
for it.
tiefling?
Siren is a tiefling, Songbird is a human.
Yes. Siren is a tiefling bard.
By the way,
Okay,
you
we
brought up
must have it
Talon.
backwards.
That's
Siren
Wraith.
makes sense for her
Same
though,
thing.
being a pirate.
Yeah.
make it-
that's
you said
true,
both
but
names,
felt
so I
like she
figured-
gave me Songbird. That's why I was very confused. Maybe I just gave you both the wrong. I don't know. Either way, so
Mine is the tiefling.
yeah, I know it's the
That's what I thought,
tiefling,
so
but
yours is Siren now.
okay. So Songbird
Song.
is
That makes more
It's
sense.
mine.
Hey, we know what we're doing.
yeah. Sorry, everybody.
We've had
Yeah,
that
so what's
wrong
everyone
for a
doing?
long time.
Oh, yes. So you
A
asked
long time.
Hey, Daisy.
like we should almost.
So much like we should use our junior officers more.
Mm-hmm.
I use mine plenty.
We need
I
to
was
make
gonna say,
them. We need to make them.
I use
character
yours
sheets so
plenty.
we can actually.
That part.
Been
Yeah.
there, done that.
Been there, done that.
I just use standard array for them until I
Okay.
take
Anyways,
over.
Kristen,
Anyways,
you asked who was in the room. All the senior officers. I just imagine you're still standing here, ash in hand.
No, I went to fucking bed. Actually, no, I would have waited. I would have waited because the commander's not done with me, probably.
Well, that's true. You're all standing here. I think everyone else kind of felt that was dismissed or went after another person.
I will not leave until the commander says I'm allowed to leave.
I mean,
But yeah, so you asked Kristen, is there any reason you wanted to know why who's all still here?
getting a lay of the land, trying my best to pick up from where we left off. But is my character currently going to do anything?
Okay.
No, they're kind of waiting to see what Capitan says.
Capitan.
Okay. Neat. New nickname, Capitan. You would see it as like it's kind of like very awkward silence at the moment.
and people just stormed out, right? Like after the conclusion of all that, everybody
Yeah.
like that left. Stormed out.
and then
Not
Stormed out
Some
or
people left.
just
Epitaph
I don't-
stormed
just filed out.
Nobody's really happy with the commander right now. I know that because
Wraith,
I kept his secret.
not everyone was
Wraith is
against the decision.
Yeah.
Not
Just
everyone.
indifferent.
Wraith comes in. I guess by everyone's demeanor, how is everyone looking? They probably decided.
Tired, probably.
Yeah.
For at least I know
I was gonna say,
Hades was tired.
Exhausted.
I was just gonna say that's exactly how she looks, which is interesting because
Right.
she almost never looks
She's a
that
doll.
way.
Yep.
If you want to fight, stop. I'm gonna chuck this.
Throughout
thing.
the entirety of this campaign, I will always refer to Andromeda as a doll.
Maybe not. Maybe you'll have character growth.
We'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see.
I remember when you used to bust out your like healing crystals
What
and I
about you,
called them
Cameron?
rocks,
How
and you
does it
fucking
sound?
got so you used to get so annoyed by
Because
it.
it's not nice.
I'm just
Even
think-
if it's placebo, like just let me.
No,
have
I'm a
placebo,
fucking
you know?
I think Mel is probably
Maybe the least tired looking.
he definitely doesn't look tired. He's probably like studying everybody to see what they look like, in particular, like where emotions are ranging.
Okay. Perfect. Then Wraith will come up to you.
Before that happens, can I briefly just like I want to look at you and I want to say, do you feel okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's all.
Also, Wayfinder looks ashamed.
Because his eyes are still doing the swirly thing, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
for
okay.
sure.
So that's why I was asking.
For sure.
But if he doesn't say anything,
Ashen Hand's just kind of like standing in the middle of the room where he was talking, just not moving, just seemingly waiting for orders.
Okay. Wraith comes up to you though. He's gonna whisper in your ear. Though I assume you're gonna tell them, so I'm just not gonna come over there to whisper in your ear. But he's gonna say, me and Mnemonic went to the church, and the nun found some things that we might want to go look at. Useful things that might help for the fight coming up.
Just to seem like something urgent.
It can wait, but the more we wait, the more chance tomorrow that Epitaph might get more upset, I would imagine.
He's already
It has to do with
upset.
some old.
So are we doing this behind
Has to
Epitaph's
do with
back
some
tonight?
old.
I'm pretty
graves.
sure I think he's upset because I made it clear that I'm going to do what we have to do to save these kids.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like I'm doing it behind his back. He already knows the intent is still there.
This has to do with some old crypts that the nun just kind of was looking through and found some things that they thought maybe we need more than the town does.
Robbing the graves is crazy.
Gotta do what you got. Nope.
We're not robbing the
They're
They're being
graves.
given to us by the church.
You guys been talking for a while, and it was like midday by the time you guys found him, because you waited almost all day for him to come down the hall, and then he wasn't there, and you found him on fire, or
Yeah.
kind of on fire.
We started a
Wait,
conversation about midday.
Man.
So I would
Well.
say it's about 8, 9 o'clock. So it's getting dark, but it's not to the point where you couldn't go now.
What a long conversation.
Trust me sitting here felt even longer.
Is there like a seat nearby? Oh wait, was I
By the
sitting it?
bar.
Huh?
You're at the bar already. What do you mean?
Are we? Oh,
What?
Do
We
we have that in the
stayed- we
bar? Yeah,
cleared
we
him
did.
out
We
for
sure
a
did.
few
Yes, we
hours.
did.
Give him $100
we sure did.
So leave us alone in the
Until
bar.
night.
We sure did. Yep.
Yeah, I thought we were in a room.
No. No,
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's why
because
everybody
we were in
saw
Ashen. Well, we were in the room next to Ashen Hand when he was sleeping, and then everything happened, and we ended up back in the bar by the end of the night, I believe.
Scabs
Yes,
behind.
yeah.
Who needs another drink?
Get.
I will go to Hades and Wi-Fi.
No.
I figure what I'll do. So
You're gonna to who?
Hades and Wi-Fi.
Hades and Wayland. Okay. So
What did you find out?
that there is
Something.
crypts that have some things that might be helpful for
I see.
They describe them as relics that they might not need, and we might need more importantly than they do. So,
and mnemonic stayed behind. I forgot to mention that.
We've been getting our asses kicked
You
by
say that to
fucking
me?
hmm
I just shake my head.
Wendigo
I-
every single time.
He said he was on to something
Don't
interesting.
think we should leave tonight.
Literally any sparkling thing is interesting to that. Okay, thank you.
I will also emphasize that I was told that we need to do this very quickly.
Fuck.
The longer we wait, potentially the worse things might become. So,
You think that's picking you up, Woody? You think the mic's picking your voice up?
You're really supposed to
It's
be,
like under your chin like
be
this.
directly talking to it.
Bitch.
Hey, if you can't hear DeAndre, let us know in the chat.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't
If you
pick on
could, then
DeAndre.
don't.
He doesn't
Resume
deserve-
what you were doing, but just in case. they
Yeah,
can't
so
hear
Wraith
you.
will say, yeah, he stayed behind. To be fair, the sisters, nuns, whatever they were, they actually appreciated his help. He seemed to be quite helpful for them. Take that as
Great.
take that as you want.
Well, Commander,
Do you drink your shot? You just got another shot.
Yeah, we'll take my shot.
Make me a concept.
Yep.
Make me plenty. Are you still
gonna impair our judgment real quick.
Sure. That would be an insight check. And you get to roll deception depending on this roll, whether it's
Wait, what's going on?
roll or disadvantage.
What's going on?
You're making a con save. They want to see how impaired you are.
Didn't say that. I said you were impairing his judgment.
No.
Whose judgment's about to get impaired?
Depends on this con save.
A 10.
Alright, hey, I need a deception with disadvantage, please.
See how impaired you are.
I won't hide it. Do I necessarily have to be impaired though, or
No, you're not but to see if there's any where you're not maybe in full.
you can tell that I'm not in the greatest headspace?
Okay.
Like the night was
say,
very
Like,
overwhelming.
with that thought in mind, I feel like your shoulders would feel pretty heavy. Like, you're now bearing a lot of weight. As
Yeah, I am. So I look from you to Malice. Who should we take with us?
well, someone's waiting for orders right here.
Who's someone?
He Wraith points at Ashen Hand,
Oh.
seeing that he's just still standing there.
I was thinking Ashen Hand.
Well, based on what was whispered to me, did I get an indication that this will probably be dangerous?
Going out at
No.
night is dangerous.
Well, being outside itself right now, you know, has been dangerous. But like,
Really, the point though is, do we take a decent amount of people to be able to cover each other, or do you want to send as few people as possible to be as stealthy as possible?
I would like to take a small group of strong fighters.
well, why don't you three go then? Since it sounds like it's magical stuff, would be my guess. I didn't see any of it. You can
Yes,
identify.
you for sure.
Definitely have a wizard, yeah.
Ashen Hand has more than proven himself to be strong.
And I mean, it's his junior officer that will care. At least he can sit there and say that and know that we didn't do anything out of like the way that we were trying to do, which is, you know, a pleasant way instead of desecrating. So, might not be a bad idea.
Do you need to sit this one out, Commander?
You'll see with I'll clock the fact that you see that something's up, and I'll kind of like just shape up and be like, "Let's go."
Okay. You can.
You need anything
You-
else from me? He looks at you right now because he sees that you definitely don't see something wrong. So Wraith is waiting for it to be dismissed.
What do you mean I don't see anything wrong?
You know that you do see something. Like you see something
Oh.
up with the command.
Should we take anyone else?
I agree with you. We should keep it light, and
What about Andromeda?
I guess. What else is on our itinerary currently? Nothing, right?
Kind
That's
of
about
getting
it.
Dark and better to be inside than outside.
Yeah, it sounds like
There's no
everyone's
real
gonna
preparation.
rest before we heard this information.
It sounds like we're just going to get things. Like we're not going to run into anything. Hopefully, and if we do, we'll stay in the church.
It's like you do not know
That's the thing is we're leaving
Yeah, we
the church.
specifically
We are
did
going
not
outside.
to go outside, and we're doing exactly that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If we get there, we're gonna. Oh, cause for the
It's
crypts?
it's getting
I
there.
would have thought they would have brought the stuff inside.
Oh, like Wraith didn't
It's
have it
it's
with him.
inside the church. Yeah,
okay,
it's like
yeah.
the
So we're going into the
under
church,
crypt.
which is
We have to
safe.
go outside to get to
Yeah, but
church.
it's not dark yet, right? It's like sunset.
Yeah.
So it's getting late.
It's like 8 or 9 o'clock.
So
it's start. It's like like a little past sunset. It's
What's the town
definitely-
curfew
Why
right
is our
now?
bartender not back then? He said he was coming back before dark,
I mean, to be fair, he also paid him to just.
but he
Fuck
said he
off.
was coming back before dark because he's not going to be outside.
That's a good question.
So maybe he's somewhere else.
Hey, look, a free bar.
Maybe something happened.
Look at that. On
You
the
don't
bright
know.
side.
Well, now we
Alright,
have to
if
go
we're-
outside because
if we're-
bartender's out there.
Going to go, we need to go.
I won't lie to you. I don't give a flying fuck about the bartender.
Like I said, free bar.
Horrible.
So, how do you guys go outside? Do you go
Well,
through Ashen Hand's favorite
Actually,
window,
you know what? I
or,
will. I will stay behind, and I'll look after the bar until the barkeep gets back. And we're not gonna leave the bar empty with him not in it. Unlocked.
Well, did we ever answer the question of if Andromeda is coming or not?
I mean, Andromeda's a grown-ass senior officer.
Oh, if I was coming? Yeah, I have to keep an eye on him.
Heard.
Why?
Heard.
He's got swirly eyes!
They weren't always like that?
Oh, yeah, your eyes are swirling, by the way. I don't know if you've ever experienced that before.
It's honestly kind of cool.
It looks very cool. I've just never seen your eyes do that before.
So I remember exactly how it happened, but has something like this happened before?
Let me get a book of
Roll me a history check.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh, I do it advantage.
Also, Charlene says you sound fine.
That's a 2. Good thing I have
Thank you,
advantage.
Carlene. A little bit better.
17.
You've had like minor things happen. They seem to normally go away. You're not sure what the cause of it generally is, but it seems like certain moments things just kind of happen.
Oh, that's my answer. This thing in
Get mad.
For upsetting our chronicler, take a inspiration.
Bullies me persistently, and I don't like it.
I just exercise free will.
What a good way of
Not
putting
at
that.
my chagrin, right?
Yes, absolutely. Fuck you. You're looking
Love
for
you,
your
babe.
Like in your own building.
Love you.
Too, though.
We
It's
love
crazy.
you so much. Thank you for being a
My
part of this
bumblebee
bee. Thank you for all the hard work you do that no one appreciates.
What were...
I was
Do I
looking-
get inspiration yet? Come on.
No.
No.
Why would we give you
Definitely
inspiration? Fuck you.
We have before.
magical effects have happened without nothing like this.
Huh.
It usually goes away.
Well, you said there was
I'm not
nothing
too
wrong,
worried.
so I assume you're not in pain.
Or mentally altered.
Okay, so you all leave, yes?
The 4 of us.
You're staying behind, Hades?
Yes.
Okay.
I was given the order to go with him.
Yes.
I throw up a disguised self before we leave because obviously.
As you guys go outside, you do see, like, not far from the bar, but a decent distance down the hill, you see Epitaph, Judge, and then you see the barkeep's actually down there,
Okay.
talking, so. Yeah, so you had your way to...
Throw up a cure wounds on the way because I'm still hurting.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
That's all.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys head to the church. As you go are on your way, nothing happens, but you do feel this.
We let the barkeep know he can have his bar back.
Oh, so you stop on the way, like, hey, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
We're
fine.
done.
He probably just like when he sees that, he just probably starts walking his way up there. Yeah, so you head to the church of Maranthus that you've been to a few times now. Well, I guess some of you. And you come through the doors, and the halls are empty, but you hear some commotion, like to an offside room, as Sister Delora comes out, and she's like, "Oh, you guys came quicker than I expected. I assumed you wouldn't try to travel in the night, but yeah, come in."
You guys
It
are
was-
crazy.
It was made clear to us that this should happen fast.
Well, I figured it would help you with what's going on now. I know there's some... These are, like... I don't know how to put it. Like, essentially, items that were from the town originally. So, like, things that have been here for quite a bit of time. I figured maybe they might help. I don't know what they exactly do, but...
Any help would be appreciated.
Very well. Come this way. And then, as you're kind of going in there, you see Mnemonic is, like... definitely like messing with some bodies and like like cleaning them up and like so, a lot of them are like really old bones and he's like just cleaning them and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, friends, how long have I been here?"
3 days.
He's lying. You've only been here for about half a day.
Oh, you guys got here quicker.
Yeah.
I thought. Do I have to go back?
We're here for the purposes of the church. We might end up getting stuck here.
You are not to leave without us.
Yeah.
No, perfect. Then I'll continue. Just kind of cleaning some bones and stuff.
I love the idea that he just hyper focuses and forgets what time it is. That's such a cool character trait.
Yeah. That's just exactly how he would be. So yes. I assume you guys all continue on and following the sister, and there's like 3 or 4 other sisters that are with her as you guys are entering through that doorway. There's like a small crypt, and these are like old stone tombs that are like above ground. And she's like, "Yeah, you can search through these if you'd like. There's like 4 of them. Just please don't do anything funny with the bodies, and we'll kind of leave you to do it. We will be just right outside, and when you are done, we will take care of re-blessing these."
Thank you.
Be as respectful as we can.
I'll leave you all too. And she just kind of enters back in, or out the room. Make me an Arcana check with advantage.
$20.
20. You start to feel this weird pull. You feel like there's something calling to you from one of these crypts.
I walk towards it.
Okay. Again, it's shut, so you'd have to open it. But
I open it.
as you are like pushing off the top, which has like this very beautifully like made statue on top of it of like a soldier like holding a sword and well armored, and you push it off. It doesn't fall completely off, but enough to move it so you can see inside. You see a man well armored, long lost flesh at this point, and arms crossed with a sword between his hands, and you feel this pull to this.
To the sword? Do I sense what is?
What would you be trying to get a sense of?
Whether it's the pull is derived from Fae or undead or fiend.
Anything undead?
You can roll me insight check.
Boom. There it is. 19.
19. You definitely feel a connection with undead, but not like in the sense that you would imagine. You can tell that this sword is made out of a very rare kind of metal that you've heard when you were like learning your like trials as becoming a blood hunter. It's grave iron.
Say that one more time for me.
Grave iron.
Okay. What do I know about Grave Iron?
It's very good against undead.
Cool.
It's not very easy to make either, so it's stuff that you don't see very often.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Is Scab here? Scab's like a
No.
bomb builder, right? And can also make weapons, maybe? Do we have an artificer?
He is
No.
an artificer.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he's our guy.
So we can get it for.
Someone.
Well, I'd want the sword.
Which-
That's
yeah, I was
the
gonna say.
dilemma. That's the
And it was
dilemma.
falling to you.
Yeah,
so
why
it
is
only
it a
makes
dilemma?
sense.
Am I gonna rob this grave?
As they said we could have what we wanted. We just have to be respectful as possible.
Oh, I didn't
Yes.
realize that this was one of the items. Okay,
This is
Yank that
respectful
bitch.
grave robbing.
No,
Because they want us to help them.
we
you
just
know,
don't want to touch the body. so we
destroy
want
what's
the
fucking
relics.
their powder.
heard that. Yank,
Yoink!
yoink.
That is hilarious.
Sorry,
that you're just like,
I had the
"Huh,
misunderstanding.
yoink?"
I have issues.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, you feel like a connection with it. You feel like, with this, you might be able to help this.
To be very clear, I wasn't telling you to give him the sword. I didn't realize it was a sword. I heard grave iron and thought, oh, it's metal.
Oh, so it was raw metal.
That's
I
very
see.
fair. I was thinking the same thing.
Okay.
I heard him
Sword on the
describe
arm.
it. As I heard him describe it as a sword.
I missed it. I was distracted. I was.
Pay
Yeah,
attention to detail. What the fuck,
Anyone else
dude?
searching? Anything?
My ADHD
Listen,
is fucking
I was
right
sharing the
in
stream.
right now.
Search.
And
That's what I was doing.
No reason
Wasn't.
to.
I'm in a Twitch group trying to share it.
You search which one?
One of the other rooms.
Okay, yeah. You find in another room there's again with a figure as well. It kind of looks like the same figure, so maybe it was like in honor, maybe of a champion in the past of Maranthus. I assume you're opening it then.
I'm with him, by the way.
Hmm?
I'm with him. I'm literally going wherever he goes because I'm actually like concerned about the eyes.
For a second, I thought you said I love him, and I'm like, what?
I
Okay.
mean, I do love him, but
I mean, dang, Andromeda's a big jump.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all got
That's
close to the
what
last
it-
like
no, no,
seven.
no, no, no. Andromeda does not. B loves DeAndre.
It's like
I saw.
it's partially funny.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. Potentially he's already in the works.
That
All right. So as you guys, do you do anything before you just like search the body? I don't know. Can you cast detect magic or anything like that?
I think we said you're not at that level yet, right?
Detect magic should be level 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have detect magic.
Identify is what I was talking about.
identify as a level 2 spell.
Yeah, and I.
Spell.
Identify?
Is it?
Yeah, I have identified
What was
too.
it that we were
I have
talking
both
about that
as-
he didn't
I
have?
both as our rituals.
I don't know if it was necessarily that he didn't have. He just said I don't have the slots to do it,
Or he
Oh.
wasn't. He didn't have it prepared.
or he didn't have.
Oh,
It.
okay.
He didn't
I
have it
probably
prepared.
just now got it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll cast detect magic.
And it was identified.
Okay. That's what I thought.
He just didn't have it prepared.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah. You sense that like the armor has some magic to it, but it is very like it's like hints of it maybe like just like from battle or something like that. There's like you think if you even took the armor and were to try to use whatever magics with it, probably wouldn't work. But you do also sense something glowing on his finger, a ring.
I'm curious. I'm also gonna cast detect magic. Going to a different one.
Okay, I will take the ring as smoothly as I can without breaking a finger off.
No, I'm just kidding. You know what? Dex saving throw, since you're trying to be oh so careful.
You know, we are our clumsiest when we are trying to be our most careful.
Can I give him the help action since I'm right there?
how do you help?
I light my stars up a little bit just so he can see a little bit better back here.
Okay, sure. Take advantage.
Damn, it was trying to roll on that 20.
So that's 18.
Okay. Yeah. Fairly easily you get it off. It's not your first time of taking items off of a body before, so
Definitely not.
probably will not be the last either.
Then I will cast Identify.
Okay, that does that take time?
11 minutes as a ritual.
Okay.
11. Not 10.
Does it?
So do you just like
Cast the
do you just
spell,
plop
10
down right
minutes
there and
to-
just like
Oh.
okay, cool. So as Malice, since you're seeing this, takes the ring off, he kind of does one of these with your lights, and then he sits down and pulls out his book, and then he's just kind of like starts chanting something, gets items out to prepare a spell.
Shaka, wooka.
We do not own the rights to that song.
And then I will get you what it is here in a you go to another room, cast detect magic. You sense there is magic for sure in this tomb
Where is it?
inside.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You feel it coming from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. You sense that there is this helmet it's wearing, like this, whoever it was, that seems to be skull shaped, that is glowing, and there is a
Just think
bow.
like that.
Are there any arrows?
Cast that. So I was thinking.
No arrows.
Alright. I'll grab the bow and I'll pick up the head. The helmet with the head still in it, I assume. Because I'm not being careful.
Jeez, you were just.
Okay.
Epitaph's not here. I don't give a fuck.
Can't expect that much development from
Yeah, you sure gave a fuck last session. You were very protective
not
over
here.
him. Very, very protective
Yeah,
over him.
because you guys are trying to bring him back to life. This is a dead body. I don't care about dead bodies. So yeah, I just lift the helmet up with the head probably still in it.
Okay.
And I walk into the
I
other
don't know
room.
why any of us let him walk away from us.
I walk into the other room with him, see him doing his thing. I just kind of drop him and say, "Here, I got 2 more for you."
That is crazy.
With a head still inside.
Take
This.
a look.
On the,
I'll
Andromeda,
go, "Oh shit," and I'll grab the head out of the helmet and go put it back, all nice and.
See, you
Andromeda
but you-
follows you back.
but you don't know that he didn't do it out of like not caring.
But I follow him to make sure he puts it back.
And I do.
You don't pick up a helmet and not notice that the head's not fucking there.
Says who? You know, you guys make a lot of assumptions here.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
we
he's a dickhead.
And then I'm gonna go into the last remaining crypt room. With, I assume, Andromeda on my tail because she doesn't trust me.
Correct.
Well, so you put the head back. How do you put the head back?
He said nicely, like neatly.
Nicely right back on the pillow where it was, with like where the spine should connect, just right
Yeah,
there.
I'm assuming you detached it when you.
I
pulled
mean,
it
yeah, I
off.
just kind of like pulled it off without caring.
But this
Nothing
is-
a little super glue can't fix.
Yeah, he needs to put it back in some way.
But
It's
I-
not gonna reattach.
It's not flesh, right? These are bones.
Yeah, these are just
Yeah.
bones.
Yeah.
It's
So I
still
did. Nothing
broken
had to
off.
snap. Nothing had to snap. Everything is gone. It's just bone. Even if there was any cartilage left, it would have just been like nothing. So I just put it right back where it was. Head facing
He knows
up.
this from experience.
Good day to not be the commander.
Commander, what are you doing right now? In fact,
Jeez.
actually,
He's hanging out in the bar.
By myself, I presume, right?
drinking.
Yeah.
Getting plastered.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I need.
I will not be drinking anymore from like the barkeep. Not until he gets back. I'll just be sipping on my flask
Give that motherfucker 100 gold coins. He'll
to
be-
piss off, not for us to drink all the shit.
He said he was fine with us drinking whatever we wanted, except
Did he?
didn't want scab behind the bar. That was it.
He said, "Do not touch the top shelf."
Yeah.
He said, "Don't touch the top shelf."
But have as much as you want us the rest of the stuff, and don't let scab behind the bar. Those were the...
And if I had to imagine right now, Scab is behind the bar serving the
No,
commander.
she told him to get out. No, she
I-
told him to get out.
I
from
told
behind
him
the
to get out.
bar.
And as soon as she left, he probably hopped back
No,
up
I
there
mean-
again.
No, the barkeep has come back.
Oh.
He's back up in there, and he's like, "Still need some more to drink, huh?"
So I imagine the other 2 or 3 that were with the barkeep when we went by came in with him. Would they have stayed at the bar, or
Oh,
would?
for sure.
Okay.
I don't think Epitaph is in the mind to care what's going on right now.
So where is he? At the
He
bar?
probably went to a room and to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's probably just like.
And then who else was out there? Judge,
Judge.
came back.
Judge is still staying with Epitaph at the moment. Just kind of being
Cool.
there for them.
So it's just me and the barkeep.
Do you tell him all of your woes?
Dump on this guy? Yeah.
Why not?
I will take another shot.
Okay.
Do you start?
Like, I won't say
Your
anything,
back.
but I'll just flip like a. How much?
That's a very important question. How many drinks do you think you've had since he's been back?
Since he's been back? No. Well, it just depends on the timing of it. Like, I had the one shot that Scab gave me, and then I've been sipping on my flask until he got back.
Okay.
So, not really anything, really.
Okay.
But we're starting.
Do you want
The
a
night's
full-
young.
Full or short one?
Full.
I was gonna say, is that even a fucking question?
Both.
Yeah,
Both of them.
both.
I wish I had a message. That'd be like,
Perfect. Make me another con save, please.
is it a disadvantage?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, they're getting worse.
That's kind of how that works.
No, the dice is failing me. 9.
All right. We'll come back to you later. You're going to check out another one? Are you just still in the one?
No, I'm in heaven. Give me items.
Right. So are you just still searching the one body, though, for items? Or are you just like...
Or did you move on?
Yeah, I would have searched that body
Very-
before moving on.
Very thoroughly. Give me an investigation check with advantage, because you do not leave.
Nat
she
20.
likes bits and
Nat
bobbles
20.
too.
Doesn't matter.
So
Nat
True.
20.
You find
Doesn't mean it's an automatic success.
you see you find these like coins that are like earrings from like some old like tokens of the god that he had like in a pouch. Wasn't wearing them. But it's in a pouch.
DMs who are like, no, yes, it does.
You also find
They're so hard to get. Why wouldn't you?
Right.
a pretty nice shiny boot buckle.
Boot belt. Boot.
Belkle?
Boot buckle.
Boot buckle.
English is very hard.
My brain could not wrap around that one.
Yeah. You find this like old manuscript of like his like it's in a language you don't understand, but like you find an old manuscript.
And these were soldiers, right?
You're not 100% sure. From the looks of this one, he definitely is wearing, so far what you've seen, armor and
He had a sword, so probably.
I leave his items.
Aw,
You leave the
respect.
shinies?
I do.
even the shiny coin.
The fucking pirate left the loot.
Yeah,
Left the
but
booty.
She said he's a soldier. I respect him.
That I did.
Hey, I'm here for it. I'm just pointing out
No, the sword I'm taking.
No, don't get
Make
it.
zero fucking mistakes.
That is the item I was intended to take, not his personal belongings.
That is true. That is what they gave us in
He
the
is
mission.
fucking dead. What is he doing? with it?
I am gonna do an Arcana check on the coins though.
You feel magic coming from.
Ooh.
I might have to take those.
Were the coins the one that had the language on it, or was it something
No,
else?
the
manuscript.
Manuscript.
And that's all I get from that. So,
It's in a language you do not read.
You should probably bring me the manuscript so I can translate it.
He does have comprehend languages. We need.
All right, I take both.
You have all the necessary fucking spells as
I would
a
love
wizard.
to.
Do I detect magic
He
from
is
the
the
fucking
wizard.
boot
We
buckles?
No.
Okay.
just-
I
You'd be
was
surprised,
They're
bro.
shiny.
slacking early on.
That
Really shiny.
Yes.
'Cause I needed.
All right, yeah, I take the earrings and the manuscript, and I take them over to Malice.
I mean, so he did have some other things, but I feel like some of it were things that you probably wouldn't take. Like,
Depends.
Depends.
I thought you were trying to be respectful, so there's definitely like a very old, like, no more shining ring on his left hand.
Do I detect magic?
No. It's
You
kind of lost its glow.
want to just steal his wedding ring?
If it was magical, I stole the earrings.
Damn.
Fucking Kremlin.
It was not specified what
and
items we were meant to
there is a
take, so
locket.
I am taking the ones that are magical.
That's fair. There's also a locket around.
Left all the mundane stuff. We just want the stuff.
I do open the locket.
You see a picture. You would expect, like, you know, like maybe like a woman or something, like, or like a partner of some sort, but it's like a child. Picture of a child.
I close it, put my hand over it, and then I walk over to Malice.
Okay, first I thought you were gonna say, put your hand over it and be like, "Is it magical?"
Just take the whole grave.
That's what I thought was happening. So,
No, I was.
I'm proud of you
Thank you.
for your character. I feel like.
Did you read my character description?
Yeah, have you
Yeah,
been paying
I-
attention to the character
I-
highlights on all of our socials so that you know a
I
little
am
bit about
heart-
that?
I'm not heartless.
Where can I find those?
So you can find them on Facebook. You can also go to our Bluesky, which
Where-
has some fun facts. We are the Harbingers on Facebook, and we are the Harbingers on Bluesky as well. Instagram for just a little bit of an introduction. We are also the Harbingers D&D on there.
Yeah, look to the right. It'll
Harbingers
show you.
D&D right there on our banner. You can see. Yeah. Oh.
So for ease of access, no matter what platform you are on, if you search in the search bar the Harbingers D&D, we are more than likely going to come.
Yes. And also almost all of our socials are connected to each other. So,
Okay, so can we get back to the story? God,
that we segue right into the
little
plug.
segue, and you had to take it all the way.
You
So I
asked.
go into the fourth
Motherfucker.
I go into the fourth room
Yeah,
with my
okay.
detect magic up.
Okay, you find a smaller tomb.
I open it.
As you open it, you find like what looks like an animal's body.
Is there anything magical in it?
The collar around its neck.
I take the collar.
Oh.
Gently. Like I unbuckle the collar.
yeah,
And
Andromeda's
I don't-
right
I
here.
don't take I don't take the dog.
You don't like kick it or nothing?
Anything else? Is there anything else in it besides a dog and a collar?
You find like a very old wooden ball that looks like it's been chewed on quite a bit.
Oh.
I pick it up, I look at it, and I put it next to its mouth, and then I walk away.
Aw.
Okay, you shut the thing.
Nope.
I do.
As you guys walk away, you swear you hear.
I open it back up.
Still a body.
Still a dead dog body.
Ooh, if it was like an undead, like an animated
I didn't
dog
close
that's
that.
just bones.
Can I get like a?
Resonate.
Can I do like a vibe check?
Vibe
Vibe
check.
check.
What do you mean by that? So like,
Check for ghosts.
They're just
Check for ghosts.
oh, like, do you want? You're saying like
I
you
like
want to
that
see if
question.
like you feel like
Yeah,
there's a
that's
presence
like-
still here. Make me an insight check.
Okay.
Do I have disadvantage on those?
I do for humans or for
And
like
social.
humanoids, yeah,
Mhm.
for social situations.
Oh, okay.
It is a little bit different for other things.
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to be a dick.
Yeah, that's what I was looking. Lucky that you have disadvantage.
He said, "Actually, I hope you do terrible."
I also don't know the intricacies of why you have disadvantage. So,
It's because I'm literally a robot.
I just knew that you had disadvantage usually, so
Actually, I'm not a robot.
you're a doll.
I am not actually a doll. Actually.
I know what you are. I put your fucking race into D&D Beyond.
But do you know what those are? Did you read
Hey,
it?
Cam.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me a d4.
Alicia.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask why?
No.
It is 15.
2.
You take 2 psychic damage.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's a 15.
15? You feel like whatever presence here might still be here.
Aww.
Like a
It
little.
was on the collar. I asked you if I could see the collar really quick.
Sure.
Is there a
I'll
name?
What languages do you speak?
Shit.
I'll look too.
What languages do you speak?
Common, Deep Speech, Draconic, Elvish, Primordials, and Sylvian, and Thieves' Cant.
Fucking A. Why do you have so many languages?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer.
Been alive for a long time.
Really? It's a lot of language.
I actually thought you would have had it, and you somehow just
I speak
right over it.
Celestial, Common, Sign Language, Deep Speech, and Druidic.
I'm afraid you do not.
I say, can I take it to him so I.
That was my plan. It's magical, fun fact.
Oh. I just want to know the dog's name so I can wish him well, because I think his presence is still here.
We'll figure out what the thing does, and then I think I might have overheard something about writing or something. I don't know.
Some writing? Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Did you overhear that?
I don't know. I'm just
Well,
kind
we
of
went-
talking out of my ass.
Because I don't think anyone said that but the DM.
Correct. I'm well aware. I'm well aware.
Hey,
I'm
Cam?
lying out of my ass.
Hey Cam, can you roll me a d4 real quick? No reason.
You're gonna do more seconds.
Just
Jesus.
No, sir, I will not.
love you,
Now
Cam.
it's a D6. No.
Love you, Cam.
It's gonna go all the way up to a D100,
Well,
and he's just gonna kill me outright.
well, I
with it.
say, let me know if you figure out the dog's name. I'm gonna go
I would
check the next room.
I think we've got them all. One.
We're all just
I haven't
coming
checked
to
the
you
crypts.
with our items. Like,
Yeah.
Mind
you've been
you,
following
back.
me in
Mind
house.
Every time you
are
disturb
literally the
him,
one who
he
just
has
said,
to start
"You're the
back
wizard, you have
over because you're breaking the concentration for this ritual.
Mm.
So like it's like you guys coming, hey, can you do this? Sure. And then it's like, okay.
I will literally.
At some
look at you
point,
and
he's
say,
probably
"I
just
checked you."
waiting to see if you guys are gonna come back again.
Is there only 4 crypts?
Yeah.
That they said that were like important ones from the time before.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't get to check one.
This had to do with the Church of France. You could have checked one, but you followed.
I was with him.
No, but you followed him as well.
You had your eyes
Well,
on
I was with him when he went to a second one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I checked
and
it.
you checked it, and then you checked it too.
I didn't hear all of the things.
He checked
It was
one on his
literally just
own.
a dog collar. A dead
That's
dog,
and
a
a
dog
ball.
collar, and there was a ball that I put next to his face. And that's what prompted the wolf.
Okay.
That's what made you do the vibe check.
Maybe you should take notes.
what did you get from the previous body?
I'm doing stuff for the things. Trying to get viewers. Hey, viewers, welcome. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah. So you guys go back. Yes, wait 11 minutes. We'll go back to the commander, who is pretty drunk now. You definitely have quite the heavy buzz going.
I'll like look up at the barkeep and like you can tell like my head's like rocking back and forth a little bit. Got a little heavy head going on.
Hearing a tune, but there's no tune box playing. You know.
Right.
You just hear Sir Pyrolus singing, and you're like, man, actually, this does kind of slap. And then he's like, oh, man, gotta really cut you off.
I'll like look at him and I'll say some shit like, I feel like if I was born again with the knowledge that I have now, I'd still fuck it all up.
I'll agree to that.
What a bad influence!
Hey, he is a grizzled mercenary, like retired.
He's literally, he's no different than us.
He's him, but in the future.
No.
No, bartender.
Oh, I thought you said that too.
No,
The
he
cops?
just, no. He just, he said he's bopping around. I was like, yeah, it's like you were hearing some music.
No, I was thinking more of like the head bob that you do, like when you have a heavy head, you're getting drunk.
I know, but I was just
Yeah.
messing. Anyways, he's like, what's got your mind all in a worry?
I'll just kind of go silent. You know, like look down, and then I'll be like, I'm not fit for this.
For anyone?
Hmm?
Is anyone? Don't try to ponder on things too hard right now. You want another drink?
Yes.
Coming right up.
Yes.
Get you another drink?
Yes.
Just make a con save?
You drink it right now. Go for
Yeah.
it.
He
With
also
disadvantage.
he also did take a shot with the bartender when he said, "I'll drink to that."
Yeah, so disadvantage.
Nat 20.
Oh no.
That one.
Wanders.
A 7. A nat 20 to a 4.
It goes down hard, like almost like those ones where like you take it all the way and it feels like you feel it coming back up and you have to kind of go nope, and push it back down. You know,
Oh, yeah. The lava.
You're pretty drunk, right?
He's fucked up.
I would say, yeah, your head's starting to feel really heavy.
Do you start spilling all your woes?
No.
Oh no. He's
No.
a trained mercenary.
As a matter of fact, I'll stand up.
He's
I'll like kind of like
Barely a
stumble,
trained person.
and I'll be like, "I'm going to bed. Thank you for everything, Keep."
Goes to take a step,
Good night.
falls over, and falls asleep.
And then I will stumble my way upstairs. Or is it all one floor? Yes, we've been through this. We've been through this.
I just want to point something.
I still go upstairs. No,
I want to.
you walk into a wall.
Up the stairs and just
Can I just say something? When you first described this tavern for the very, very first time,
Yeah.
you said that there was a set of stairs in the room.
I'm not smoking out of my fucking mind frame or what?
Because I was here.
I
Okay.
did not.
Do you watch
I will go
VODs?
back. I was gonna say I will go back and watch the VOD
Do it. I feel like
because I don't think he did. I think we just made that assumption because
Yes,
it makes
I'm pretty
sense.
sure Big was like, well, we were going
Well,
upstairs
hold
in
on.
the room, and I'm like, where are you at? Like, what?
where the fuck are you? This is one floor, brother.
Maybe I did, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways.
I know there's someone who watches these videos every time they come out. If you know the answer, put it in the chat.
Dad.
Yes.
Was there or was there not stairs in the bar when we came in the very first time?
Anyway,
Was that it? From you, we're gonna cut to them real quick.
hey us. Yeah, I just dropped
yeah.
the collar next to Malice.
10 minutes, 11 minutes go by. The first ring is. Oh, well. Okay, did you put everything down there? Did you bring the sword?
I think she's the only one that didn't say whether or not she brought stuff in.
Well, she's
I-
bringing
oh,
the
geez.
manuscript.
Yeah, I told.
I'm assuming you're bringing the sword.
Yeah.
The manuscript. What languages do you speak?
Well, I'm gonna use comprehend languages, but let's see if I know it.
Did you even finish the first ritual?
Yes.
Yeah.
He only finished the first one. So we know
Oh,
what
so
the
you'd
ring
be working on the next one.
It is common, dwarvish, tongish, silver.
Okay. So looking at the collar, like as it's brought to you, you would not be able to read it.
What about the manuscript?
Yeah, manuscript's in an old language.
What about me?
What is that noise?
Your music.
You are in charge of that noise.
It was different than what I was expecting, and I'm changing that because I don't know where that came from.
You're like, we're in the forest? Why?
No, I heard. And I was like, thought someone's phone was going on.
Pleasant crypt robbing music.
Yeah, I mean, you're still robbing stuff.
It like legit makes me want to go rob Boo's
Just
grave
to
right now.
double check with you and make sure I wrote everything down correctly. The things that we found were a sword, a ring, a collar, a bow, a helmet, and some earrings.
Yes.
That's everything. Magic. Okay. And then some armor that's way past its prime.
And the
That we're not gonna
manuscript.
use.
So,
Well, these are magic items. Manuscript was magic.
No.
this is one of the things.
Are all of these items in the geology?
They will have to be at some.
I will work on that after session. Or on break. Let's see.
Okay. I will. What I'm gonna do is with the rest of them, I still gotta find them. To give you like the full info of what they do. That is the bow. The rest of them I'll give to you at our break because I'd rather keep the story moving along. If everyone's okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. So now that you guys are done here, where are you guys going?
I look at Valis and I say, "What's the story on that bow?"
I mean, in total time, we've been here now for a while because he's had to sit and identify things, right? So we're probably stuck at the church for the night.
I mean, we have those blue torches.
We do have those blue torches. Do we want to test it?
How far away is the bar from the
I've had enough.
I think he said it's like a good walk, right?
It's
'Cause
a
up
decent walk,
hill.
probably 10 minutes.
I've had enough run-ins with Wendigos this week.
I will stay in the church. I'm sleeping here.
I feel safe here.
Yeah.
There's a letter I need to.
Right, you saw. He asked about the bow, so I don't know. You can tell him nothing yet
Read it,
if you
sure.
don't have.
Oh.
No, I was just trying to give a little synopsis. It's a pretty cool bow, crafted from pale ash wood, has a silvery sheen, and it's strung with fine spider silk threads, alchemically treated to resonate faintly in battle. It emits a harmonic pulse only the user can feel. Has to be attuned by a ranger.
I'll take it. To my knowledge, I'm the only ranger. You want to send it to me what he sent you?
Coincidence? I think not.
It's like Tyler was trying to get me to get rid of my Iron Oak longbow or something.
No, not necessarily. Maybe incentive to be better team member. You'll see why.
Is in fact a weapon that requires teamwork. He's forcing you now.
Dang, you're getting railroaded.
No, he doesn't have to use it.
He doesn't have to use it.
Does not have to use, but it requires the power of friendship to use.
It does.
Say, busting out some Pokemon ass
you.
Naruto ass.
Essentially, that's not exact words.
Yu-Gi-Oh ass. Fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Do you tell him that?
I would just think it would be hilarious if I was like, "Good luck with the power of friendship."
Oh, he'll learn.
I'd be like, why isn't it working? You'll be like, are you being a dick? Stop.
That's gonna be
Now
exciting.
you just sit
Maybe
in
no.
silence. I know exactly why it's not working, and I'm just gonna admire the fact that you're a fucking dildo.
All right. Anyways, from there, you guys are gonna head back. You guys are lighting both torches on your way through because you have both those torch.
Wait, who's heading back?
We were staying at the church.
No, yeah, they said
Oh,
they were.
sounds
They made
Staying
it.
at the church.
Yeah.
Sound like stuff that we stayed
I
at.
will ask for a thing so that I can leave the church because I have a letter that I need to deliver.
I would really rather you didn't.
You know, you're in charge. You could just.
Is that a 100% guaranteed no?
Who does the letter need to go to?
It's personal.
Okay, is it an emergency?
It's personal.
Well then.
What a dick.
And I
You
would
guys are not like guaranteed anything.
We are not even asking details. We're just like, does it have to happen tonight? And you're like,
Yes.
fuck you.
You're like, quick, ready up my parade, Mom.
Basically, I got shit to do, bro.
The answer is no. You will wait till the morning.
Ooh, whatever.
Right. So you go all rest. Yes.
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Take inspiration.
Oh, and he actually
You have
did,
so many.
he actually did say whatever when he walked away. Like it was completely a disrespect.
Oh,
whatever.
I took that as
Doesn't matter. That tone change.
my rebellious child.
She went from does it have to happen? You are not going anywhere.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Batch.
I'm gonna give him the choice before I don't to make the right choice. But there was only one choice.
Which literally,
Thanks,
what likely would have happened is if he would have just said, "Yes, it is an emergency," we would have been like, "Okay."
Yeah.
But no.
But you don't want to open up to us?
So as everyone,
Oh, you know, as soon as you go to bed, he's leaving anyways.
Well, he told the commander that he wasn't going to put us in danger, so he can do what he wants, but we'll see how that goes.
I don't think he ever told the
Yes, he did, because he said
That-
if you put another of us in danger, you will pay in blood.
Did he say he was not gonna put anyone in danger, or did he say okay?
I didn't.
There's a
respond.
difference.
I didn't respond.
That part.
but
The commander said if you
promised-
put any of
He
my
promised
orders
nothing,
correct.
and Wayfinder is
Said was
very
a
aware of that.
command,
I asked if you were commanding me.
and they
He
said,
said
yes.
yes.
So,
I said the answer is
just clarifying, because so
Hey, he
anyways,
takes off.
you all
is
fall to
Going
sleep,
against
correct?
what you said.
Anyone staying up?
Y'all would be barking up the wrong tree right now.
I need 4 hours. So I'll stay.
I also only need 4 hours. So
I also only
the
need 4
opposite.
hours.
We only need a little.
I
You're also exhausted.
I'm well aware.
Actually, I think I
I'm
need
going to.
6.
I'm finding. How big is this church?
It's a decent sized church. Like
Is there a
it's-
bell tower?
Not anymore.
Is there a tower?
It's like cut off. So like it's like there's like essentially roof access now because it was broken down.
Probably not a good idea to go up there because it's technically
Wait,
outside.
I thought you said there were bells because they ring.
No,
at
no,
night.
no. The broken bell, which has the ring bell, is the tavern.
I thought they rang the bells when the wind.
They did. They rang bells when the window goes tagged.
That's what I thought.
No,
it doesn't necessarily mean that the bells came from the church.
No,
I mean-
it wasn't from the church.
Oh. Who has the bells?
Well, one, the broken bell is got a broken bell that can still be
that is the tavern.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
The bell
also-
came from the tavern.
There's also like
Okay.
hand, like you know, like what you would
Okay.
ring from like the town square to get attention.
Town crier.
Think
Like, yeah.
Minecraft.
Yeah, pretty much.
Think what?
Minecraft.
You-
Minecraft village. There's a bell in the middle of the city.
Ping, ping, ping,
And if
ping,
you
ping.
ring it, all the villagers will go back to their beds.
Hey, at least someone pays attention to my lore. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just kidding.
So I should get inspiration.
You're really pushing it today.
Farming it.
All right,
I was talking shit.
so you're staying up, and you're staying up for a watch.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
I'm going the fuck to sleep.
Okay, you're sleeping. So those who do go to sleep, some of you will.
Before I go to bed, if they're staying up, I'm gonna tell them, watch the windows.
I also
That's
make it a
hilarious, you
point
thought
to
I
sleep
wouldn't.
in it. Also,
You say that.
If you go back into the crypt, oh no, you wouldn't be able to. After you guys left out, they went.
And no, I'm not going to sleep in a fucking crypt.
Okay, brooding boy, like you wouldn't. What the fuck?
I'm more likely to sleep on a roof than a crypt.
Okay.
He's an outdoor people. Did you
Do you-
not
Do
read
you go
any
sleep
of the?
by the statue of Miranda?
No.
I
don't
really
like
feel like our
looking.
DM did not participate in the character highlights at all.
I didn't pay attention. No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because he just asked me if I was going to go sleep by a statue of a goddess.
God.
I thought Maranthus was a woman.
No. Maranthus? is
Well,
the keeper of the light.
God.
Actually, to be fair, you don't know what they are. They're bones.
Yeah.
For those of you who missed anything about our character highlights, he's an anti-religious person who also would prefer to sleep outside before sleeping inside of a building.
Correct. But
I mean, he's kind of
obviously,
being
I'm not
forced.
allowed to go outside right now.
Right.
We as characters
I mean, would
don't
you wanna go
really
outside
know
right
that
now?
though
No,
because
it wasn't
don't.
ego, sure.
I was
yeah,
gonna say
told us
they
shit
almost
about
died,
shit.
He
motherfucker.
did tell us he likes to sleep outside though. I'm pretty sure in character he said
Yeah, I prefer
He
to
has.
sleep outside.
He has.
Oh,
Yep.
I missed that part.
Yeah, we were camping and there were tents put up, and I said, "Don't put one up for me. I don't want one."
Yes. He
I
purposely
remember that
chose
now.
to- yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so you find a different room to
I
sleep
find a different room with an open window, Preferably on a higher story so that they can, maybe trust that I'm not going to jump out 3 stories to leave.
Well, it'd be a second story, but
That's fine. I want
just so you know, trying to sleep somewhere where there isn't probably a statue of a god in a building for a god, probably not going to happen, unfortunately.
There's gonna be some sort of iconography.
There's definitely something always just kind of like looking down and staring at you. Like,
Okay, well, I've got a cloak.
yeah, that's right.
You gonna put it over
Cool.
the statue?
Yes, over the statue.
As you guys do at some points find your rest, some of you get a decent night rest, while others do not. Hades.
That's fucking
That was
Welcome to
hilarious.
the
That was-
exhaustion
that
crew,
was a good
brother.
That's
segue.
fucking hilarious.
The bar is quiet now. Too quiet. The bottle is empty, but your glass is still full. You don't remember filling it. You don't even remember asking for another. You remember the last conversation, though, with your wife that you had that day. You also remember your daughter using your compass that you gave her, or your parents, as she plotted her own adventure. You remember your son's shadow as you closed that door that day. And as you kind of look around you, you see as the room, the flames erupt around. You're still at the bar, but it starts to catch fire, and you see as the fire consumes everything around you. Even the laughter that filled the air is gone. Every drink in this room has turned to ash. The walls breathe like a dying lung. And then you hear this voice. There's nothing left to fix. Yet you're still standing. Barely. Broken. Burned. But you are still standing.
I'll be sitting there like, kind of with my head down.
You
And
start to hear that laughter of your children.
I'll say, for what? I have nothing left.
You see as this figure steps from the shadows, towering over you, crowned in flame, turned inward, his eyes hollow but burning, with a large grin. I can give you the name of the one who took them from you. I can give you justice. I can give you vengeance.
And I will raise my head.
And we'll end that there.
You about to be a warlock, bro?
As we leave
I know too
Hades,
much.
we are going to someone else. Ash in hand.
Fuck! Why can't I have a good night's sleep for once?
You're in the house of Maranthus. He said, "Fuck you."
You literally covered a statue, said you're getting bad in dreams tonight, buddy. You should talk about that.
He said,
I could have.
disrespect.
He said
me,
I could have guarded
disrespect
you, but
you.
That's true. You might have had a good night's sleep if you said covered a statue.
Oh well. Let's find out what happens.
there's a click and talk. I hear it. Click and talk.
A click and talk.
Ticking clock.
Click and talk, tick
Ash in
tock, on the clock. Motherfucker.
A forest, frozen in time. Each tree is in mid-bloom. Raindrops hang motionless in the air. You step into a glade carved from memory and delay.
A what?
A glade. Forest.
Oh, okay.
It feels familiar. You walk, and during these moments you walk through it as everything stands still. The creatures and everything and all. You start to have like snapshots of your life. But more recent ones. You're captured by the Harbingers that you knew. Red standing over you. Hand outstretched. The cell beneath the old tower. The years. The silence. No answer. No Red. How do you feel, Raven?
pissed off.
Does he feel anything besides rage ever? I don't know.
When it comes to this, no.
Would you be any happier? You got perks. You weren't in a cage.
I was in a cage.
You
The
were in
dream-
sleep.
The dream
Still a
twists.
cage.
The what?
The dream twists.
Okay.
He put
And
me
you
on pause
see
for no
standing in the old tower across from you, Red. Not a god, not a hero, just Red. Sitting barefoot on the stone floor of that same empty tower. Knees pulled up to his chest, sword forgotten beside him, and a book in hand. As you see clockwork objects scattered around him. He's older, fragile, paranoid, guilty.
Does he say anything?
When he sees you, he kind of gives you a nod and stands up and says, 60 years. I know you're itching to ask some questions,
You've got a lot of fucking nerve coming here.
so
And-
go ahead and ask.
Why?
Why what?
Why did you promise a better life and then lock me away in a fucking cage?
Because I was a liar. You were a hope I didn't think I was strong enough to deserve. The dream starts to fracture as time bends. The red before you shifts back and forth between two versions, flickering like a dying star. The red who rescued you from the killing blow that you were about to have. And the paranoid red who locked himself in a tower running away from his responsibilities. The younger red that you recognize. I wanted to save you. And then the older. I thought you'd become like Tears, brave and loyal and dead. And almost like in unison of both of those. So I gave you a future with those who could grow with and protect you. Suddenly the glade around you starts to shift as time starts to work.
I force my body into my true form, and I look at him and I say, you could have left me the fuck alone.
You know we could. You may not remember what you were doing.
Yeah, and what was I doing?
Do you not remember the blood on your hands? From years of murdering aimlessly like a beast? Have you forgotten?
I put my warnings up. I made sure people knew to stay away. It's not my fault they decided to come closer.
Look, I get it. You waited in the dark because I asked you to. But I knew it wouldn't be me who welcomed you home. He takes a breath. I was a failure, actually. I saw futures and I ran from them. But the one I believed in, the one that scared me the most, was you, standing with them. Not because of what you did, but because they would make you believe you could change. He starts to step forward towards you.
I step back.
And every time you step back, he's stepping towards you. And you see as he starts to get very old to the shape that you saw him. Human and small, but honest. I wasn't the family you needed. But I gave you the time so they could.
You made me wait, and you made me suffer for years, so that there could maybe be a possibility that somebody might want to be around me.
That's an interpretation.
I don't think it's an incorrect interpretation either.
I mean, it's pretty blasé. He said, "I've given you a family," and he's like, "Oh, so somebody would want to be around me."
He didn't ask for a family.
I never asked for any of this.
Except for justice for what you experienced, which
This isn't exactly
I'm not saying
justice.
what I did was the right choice. And I admit my failures. All the rage and betrayal, so much left unsaid. I'm not asking you to forgive,
Because
or
I never.
I'm not asking you to be healed. I just want you to know you've always been seen. And you start to see images of your comrades that you've spent the most recent time. Hades, struggling to read some maps of plans that Grave Smoke set up for you guys to run. You see Keeper standing vigil beneath the banner of the site. You see the new Harbinger, the family that you have now been brought into, whether you liked it or not. And you see Epis. Before you can say anything else, you wake up.
Let me guess. I get another level of exhaustion.
No.
I don't even get the benefits of the long rest, do I?
You get your rest.
Oh, sweet.
it's a nightmare.
Okay, cool. Sweet.
Do I also get my rest?
Mm-hmm.
I only needed 4 hit points anyway.
Well, but you also wake up back at the bar, not where you left, with something in your hand.
Oh, sleepwalking.
Am I sleepwalking?
You wake up there at the bar, and in your hand you see a sword that you do not recognize.
Oh?
Describe the sword.
You have the description of the sword if you would like to describe it.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did some shit.
I mean,
right.
it's kind
I never
of
looked at
lengthy.
it.
You don't have to even do it right now. Maybe we can come back to it. But
I don't know. Yeah. What the fuck?
Do I wake up alone?
yeah, you wake up underneath your.
Nobody came crying.
No. I kept an eye on the outer windows, so if I saw anybody jump down.
You know what? Make a perception check.
I have advantage. 26.
You see a bird out the window. Doing one of these. And-
I'll like go to the window and kind of look at the bird as it flies away.
Okay, so what is everyone's plan?
Is it morning time now?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You guys slept great.
yeah, I want to tell Mnemonic that he is welcome to stay here until called for, because I'm sure he's still.
You see it glimmer in his eye.
I tell him,
I mean, if that's what you're commanding me to do, I must do as
Yeah.
I'm told.
I'm gonna interject and I say, Keeper, are you sure that that is wise?
yes, he's not hurting anything here, and he's helping them. He's not actively
we-
pulling spirits or anything.
True. Should maybe ask the sisters first?
Yeah,
Are you being compliant?
Shut the fuck up.
they seem fine with him, but yeah, sure. I'll ask the sisters if they are fine with him.
Is there something different about you though? Like, are you like in a seemingly better mood?
Nope. I'm less exhausted. I don't look exhausted anymore. I look like I got some sleep. I slept for all 8 hours, by the way. I didn't just do the 4.
Good.
All 8 hours. I was knocked the fuck
Not
out.
the answer you're hoping for?
I mean, the way he was just so intrigued. So
It's not the first time he's shown interest in
yeah, but
decisions.
not with a pet like that. And
Well,
not even
Disagree.
he cares about he cares about Epitaph, and he knows that
True.
he doesn't like mnemonic here at this church. The
But
Epitaph doesn't.
he didn't like. I guess like to me, especially when it comes to addressing you, he never addresses you well.
No.
So that's why I just curious. That was all. All right. So yeah, the sisters are like, oh, we have no problem, but I mean, we also know you guys are busy. You're making plans to protect our town. So.
He's welcome to use his gifts here to help you guys out.
Okay.
Until we need him.
Yep, until we need him.
I mean, I'm not going to be opposed to that.
We should probably head back to the
Yes.
keep. Or not the keep.
Bar.
The bar. The inn is what I meant to call it.
The Broken Bell.
As we're walking to the Broken Bell,
Mhm.
I would like to strike up a conversation with the Keeper of the Stars.
Go for it.
And I'm looking at you suspiciously.
Would you be willing to answer a question about Red?
Depends on the question.
When he first created you, was he arrogant?
Yes.
Was he a wimp?
No.
Was he a what?
Wimp.
Was he ever... Did he ever question the decisions that he made?
Oh, literally all the time. You remember I told you he was going crazy.
Did he ever disrespect you?
You would see her
Ooh.
pause.
Make me a charisma saving throw, please.
You fucked, moron!
Dash to be emotionally involved in this game.
Sorry.
Ooh, that's a 4.
I think so.
It's good. That one.
You start to like, try to remember
Emotional
things.
damage.
Emotional damage!
And you remember,
Yep.
like,
You want one, Deidre?
when you were learning to dance.
Bud Light?
Yes.
And as you try to recall everything that happened, you just remember this moment of like quicken to anger, and then you start to lose what happened. Like, did I cause it? Was it uncalled for? And then as you're trying to figure that out, take a d4 of psychic damage.
You want me to roll it?
It's
That's a 2.
2 psychic damage.
So I see them, kind of.
Wince.
Yeah, it almost seems like a best way to put it is like a short circuit in a weird way.
A disassociation.
Yeah, like kind of like
Moment.
you see like one of their eyes kind of twitch, and they're kind of like you can see like something's not fully right. But you also know that
I'll take that as a yes.
actually, do they know that you remember almost nothing of your past? Oh, okay.
Have you not said that? No.
No. Because I
Yeah,
do remember some of the things, like
I
the
put it the
information.
same way. Is
seeking.
the face that you're seeing is the same face when it comes to trying to remember things from the time in between,
Understood. So a sense of memory loss.
or like unsure exactly.
I have one last question for you, Kevin. Did Red ever mess with your memories?
I think she would too fast say no.
I like that. Take inspiration.
Keeper, I don't feel that you're being honest with me in this last question.
You can roll an insight check.
Did I get to roll?
Ah, motherfucker!
I get to roll? Deception or persuasion?
Yep. And you don't have to tell me which one. Didn't lose my inspiration.
Another inspiration. That's fine. Yeah, 12.
And a 22.
I honestly don't know. So you don't know if I'm lying or not, because I don't know if I'm lying or not.
I would say you feel like they're telling the truth. But it's not like in the sense of like trying to hide something from you, that's what they believe is the truth.
I see.
If that helps you in any sort of way.
Yet if they actually believed that, would they have had to roll either persuasion or deception?
I left it up to them.
You wouldn't need either one if you actually like believed it, right?
What if I was?
Well,
rolling
no, I
persuasion?
guess if
Should
you can
convince
persuade people
him.
what you believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
convincing him that
yeah.
they're telling the truth. Yep. Anything else you say to them or ask them?
I guess I'll say, very well. Seems his programming was flawless. I say sarcastically.
You know I'm not a robot, right?
What are you?
I am a magical being. I am not
Oh.
some computer programmed. I am...
You're magically programmed.
No. I'm autonomous. Totally free of direction. I have my own willpower.
But for some reason, I get the sense that while that is the truth, there are things that your creator could have done to take away your willpower, and I do believe that he did that.
There are things that anybody could do to take away your willpower, like killing you.
I mean this
Or
more
cursing
in
you.
like a manipulation,
So,
As-
like, a curse
potentially.
could happen to you, too.
Yes, but
Has
would
happened to
know
you,
Take
actually.
psychic damage.
get the sense that Red wasn't as nice to you as you were led to believe. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think he
And I
ever
will
gave
start
any false
walking.
pretenses of being a super kind man. But okay.
I don't know. He's got a lot going on in his head.
Is that at all any feelings of like, aw, this poor robot?
No,
It sounds
No.
like it. It sounds like it.
it's more like Red doesn't even know how to treat his own toys.
I think he was looking for the validation.
Well, he tried to connect and then said he fucked with you. It's a great way to do that.
Wow.
Hey, he's still new to this.
Can you imagine? I was gonna say, can you imagine just coming up to like a trauma victim and being like, "I can't believe that this person helped you repress your memories." Like, whoa.
Oh, I also would have asked Miles for that. Finding out what it does.
Oh, yeah.
If it applies to me.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, over break, obviously. Which is going to happen soon, right?
Yes.
So. Alright. That's all I have to say on the way back.
Okay.
I ask you if you would like to go send your letter.
No, it doesn't need to be a letter. And I
There's a
say,
2.
I think it was to Epitaph. That's my educated guess.
as soon as we get back to the tavern, I go seek out Epitaph.
Hey.
Okay.
In the room that I know him to be staying in.
As you are coming back to the barkeep opens the door. And he's like, "Oh," just taking off everything and sees you guys. He's like, "Oh, hey, welcome back. I figured maybe you guys ran off. Wouldn't have blamed you.
We got stuck at the church.
You left your commander here. Kind of a mess last night, and this morning. Apparently, he came back to the bar.
I'm
When?
not surprised.
I don't know. After I passed out.
Was he with anybody or just himself?
I don't know. It's just him right now. He's still there, half passed out.
I just looked over.
And you look
Oh,
at
He's
no.
just at
and
the bar.
He's awake at this point, but you were just seeing him wake up and he's just kind of checking out the new thing in his hand.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's okay?
Yeah, sure.
Do I have disadvantage on this one because it's a
Yes.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
that's an 8.
8?
Yeah.
I mean, you've known as much as you've known the commander. The happiest he's been is at the bar, so he's probably doing all right.
Oh, yeah.
How are you feeling?
I feel motivated.
You see, as these 4 are coming in, they weren't here last night.
I'll turn around. I'll be like, hey guys.
Howdy.
Sound okay?
I would say he
Or
sounds.
clear, he probably had a heavy night drinking.
It doesn't even seem like he had any drink last night. No grog, kind of seems ready to roll.
Alright.
I don't think you've even seen Hades like this before.
Mm,
Have they? I mean, you motivated?
What's her face? When
Maya.
Maya showed up, you seemed like in a good, chipper mood with her.
How y'all forget Maya? She was in the last time.
I made her. That's what's crazy.
You made her! The last time we did this.
The last time we were the Harbingers. When my character actually wanted to be a Harbinger.
Yeah, now you've done the opposite, which is crazy.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And I hate you.
Kept the same first name, too.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. Crazy.
So, would you say there's been a moment they've seen you this chipper and
chipper isn't the word I'd use for it, but
Motivated.
I just seem like my normal self.
Are you
be honest.
determined? Is that what it is? You're like,
Sure.
I would say
I just
you
guess,
have no idea.
So like
but he does seem there is something different about it. He feels
you will notice that like from last night, like I was very like it seemed like indifferent and like not.
in it. Yeah. Like,
So yeah, like we have shit to do. I was clocked out. You know, today let's go fucking tackle these. Let's go get rid of this problem. Let's go fuck shit up. It's go time, baby.
I guess
I would say as seeing this, you kind of feel that weight that we were like talking about on your shoulder lift a little bit. You're like, okay, we're getting somewhere back to where we were.
Oh yeah, just hey, a night of
so. I clocked that,
rough night. That's all.
and I'm like, "So what's the plan, Commander?"
Well, how did it go? I see you guys didn't come back, so
it was nighttime, and we decided it's best to hedge our bets at the church.
wise choice. What about the artifacts?
There were
I got a
things.
cool bow.
She got so
Dope.
There was a magical clock. What does that do?
I can at least send that one right now because I found it. So give me a second.
Kinky. I'll take
Yeah,
it.
we won't know what they do for. a
I
minute.
would like to.
Would
know
you
about
say,
the bow.
oh yeah, off of a dead body?
Off a dead dog?
Aw,
Yeah, he barked at us. His ghost.
Oh, I didn't change. Ignore the other
that's
name.
terrifying.
You'll see it. Change it all.
Oh, that's it.
I forgot a couple.
It's the collar of Wolfgang Amadeus.
I'm hurting on the inside.
That is magnificent.
I gotta change some of the things in there still.
While wearing the collar, you can speak its command word, "Here, boy." No action required. A loyal hellhound that will appear within 10 paces.
Paper, scissors, 4.
Ready.
No.
This nuts.
Wait, what?
Is it 2 out of 3?
Roll for it.
Also, yeah, he already has a thing. That's a
No,
point to make.
I like that.
A ranger and his loyal
You did
steed.
get your bow, right? Okay, well, a ranger and his loyal bow.
Well, I see the commander has something new as well.
Hey, we're here to talk about me.
What about these other items? Maybe there's something else that the keeper can have. Come on now.
Hey, I'm a druid. I like animals too. Don't be a dick.
But it's a hellhound.
I am a
And you are
celestial
nothing
being.
of hell.
We are.
Yeah, the opposite.
Yin yang, bro.
Bullshit. Fine, you have the damn collar. Commander, do you know where Epitaph is?
Hold on.
Would I have seen Epitaph while I was at the bar?
While you've been at the bar? No.
Yeah, like in
I
the
just
morning
sent
when I
you
was
the
up.
update.
Okay.
All right.
I imagine they're upstairs.
Once summoned, it is friendly to you and your companions. It rolls its own initiative and takes its own turn immediately after yours. You can communicate simple commands. As a bonus action, no need for a shared language. If it dies, it reforms inside the collar after a long rest. You
Oh.
can summon it only once per long rest.
Precious.
And if you are reduced to 0 hit points while wearing the collar, he is immediately summoned and becomes enraged, gaining temporary hit points equal to your level and advantage on attack rolls against the creature that downs you.
Oh.
That is so cool.
That is actually gangster as fuck.
Yeah,
But
does it say his
does it
name?
roll
Is
its
that
own
what it's like-
initiative, or does it go right after you? You
It
literally
says
says
both.
it rolls its. It said it rolls its own initiative
But
and then goes directly after you. You said both.
He said it was in another language.
He'll go after you.
Yeah, he casts comprehend languages. What's the dog's name?
That's what it is. Wolfgang?
Amadeus
No,
is his name.
I'm saying, is that what it says on the collar?
Yeah.
Wolfgang
Is that
Amadeus?
The musician. Is it
Beethoven?
Wolfgang, no, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Is
Mozart.
yeah.
Mozart.
Yes, there's a movie about him.
There
Pretty
was
sure it's called
an
Amadeus.
arm with a sword underneath my.
Here, throw it here. I'll put it with the minis.
And when by wear the collar, you don't have to like wear it around your neck.
I hate
You
'em.
can literally have it on your side. It's more like you have it.
Okay, no.
I'll wear it.
I interpret that as put that shit on your neck.
Put-
I would wear it.
Like,
I
you're
probably
you're
will
just
too.
down.
Why
That's
wouldn't
fair.
I?
You're just down and you dig in your collar.
See, that's a great way for us to drag you along if you ever like go down or pass out.
Yeah.
You now have a collar. Just tie a rope to it and pull.
I mean, you
You don't
can
have to
wear it if
breathe.
you like.
I'm going to.
Okay.
You don't have to breathe, so it's fine. Or do you have to breathe?
Heard Andromeda just inherited
I
a
don't
physical
remember.
collar on the neck.
Yeah, it's a good question. Maybe you should pay attention more.
Unbelievable.
I'm just gonna look at the fucking subclass you.
Alright, hold on. I'm sending this to me
Or species.
because I had to update the
Oh, I already
confusing.
sent it. I sent the new one. The updated one.
Oh, okay. No. The what he mentioned.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you just got one from me, and it's the.
Yeah, there won't be an initiative roll for him.
Nope,
just
it's
go
just
right
I,
after you.
I have
It's blackened and spiked. I look metal as fuck.
Which I'm kind of sick with the way your character's designed
I
already.
forgot it smells like brimstone.
Yeah, I'm dangerous.
For a second.
tiny little robot.
Hey, for a second, this set smells familiar to you.
Dangerous.
Why is that the picture?
For a second, it smells like what?
Wait.
Oh no, that does make complete sense.
It
Still very
says-
confused why I did
It
that.
says the favorite pet, the Devil Lord. Did you make him a devil in your?
Huh?
Huh?
The favorite pet of a devil lord.
Who's the Devil Lord?
You don't know.
Okay, no, you don't have to breathe.
Why would you know that?
Are you talking about Wolfgang?
No, I'm curious what that means in terms of who is the.
His owner really liked piano.
Maybe.
A devil who likes piano. I appreciate it. The idea of just
And it's not
jazz.
Wolfgang, it's Wolfgang.
It's Wolfgang.
Yeah.
Wolfgang Amadeus. I'll probably just call him Amadeus, but
Amadeus. I don't know where I got that from. But I
It's
swear
a
this
song.
it's a song.
Is it? Okay.
Mhm.
I'm glad I'm not crazy.
You are also that, but
All right. Yeah. So you're looking for epitaph.
Yes. I go to the last one. Look at that smug grin.
It wasn't me.
Yes, I'm gonna go to the last room I knew he was staying in.
Okay. You see, he's just like getting like dressed essentially, or like changed. And Judge is there.
Oh!
Not like that.
Getting dressed and Judge is there!
You can make an insight check.
Yes, please.
Judge Mitchie
Huh? He might have beat the judgment out that book.
7.
You have no idea.
That's fine.
In fact, you're so focused. You're like, this bitch.
I'm going to take out a dagger from my side, and I'm going to throw it at the feet of Epitaph.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look him dead in his eyes when he looks at me. And I'm gonna say, if you got a fucking problem with me, take your one shot.
I don't understand what you're referring to.
I'm lost too.
Well, Epitaph said this is showing mercy. You remember during the vote, he said, "I don't think he deserves mercy."
Oh yeah, because he was our.
That was one of.
If you've got a fucking problem with me, take your shot.
I never said I had a problem with you.
If you have a problem with the decisions that I make, take your shot. Simple as that.
Listen, you knew exactly who I was. You asked me to be your junior officer.
I didn't ask you to be shit. You were assigned to me.
Huh?
Pretty sure you chose.
Nobody had. No, he said nobody had to have junior officers.
Yeah.
He specifically
You
said
chose it, brother man.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yeah. That's
Totally
the
forgot that.
conversation we had.
that.
We got a mulligan
You
here.
got to see
Mulligan!
Sorry.
the Mulligan took
That was
one
legit.
inspiration.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Fuck you.
It takes one corruption
Well, I was
point.
gonna,
You have to get back.
before
to
he
it.
said that, I was gonna say I send a message to him and tell him to hit him, but I guess we're not doing that.
To hit him?
Yeah.
Do it.
You could.
Sounds like we're rewinding the clocks.
No, I still said what I said. I threw the dagger at his feet, and I said, if you got a problem with the decisions I make...
He still said, you knew who you chose as your junior officer. Nothing I've done is anything different from what I should. So do I have a problem with you? No. Am I going to take my opportunity to climb the ranks if I can? You damn well bet I will.
Ooh.
To climb the ranks, you're going to have to beat me out, and there is no way you're ever going to get to that point.
We'll see. I think it's better that you don't make enemies of your allies. But you do what you want.
Oh,
You ever plan on
distance
stabbing me in
growing
the back
between you
again?
and junior
Use
officer.
this dagger.
He picks it up, sheaths it. Duly noted.
Oh, shit, dude. That's so cool. It's such a cool dynamic.
It's so cool.
Judge is like
Totally rad.
putting on her armor and just like,
Hey.
none of you will ever know what happened there.
Actually, Judge is a him. It's in my notes.
No,
No, it is in my notes
Nope.
when
He
we
has
created
said
our junior
so
officer.
Many times.
you weren't there when I created Judge.
When we established our junior
Judges
officers.
has always been.
Wraith is a
You
male.
hired her
Judge is a
and
female.
Call her a
It's
him,
in my
'cause
notes
he
too,
has.
Cam. Judge is a female human domain cleric.
Let me
Order domain, yes.
let me change that on my sheet then, because I had it written
He
down.
has referred to Judge as a him multiple times.
Have I?
He has corrected. Yes. He has
yeah.
corrected multiple times and
don't
said
think I've
Judge is a
ever-
woman.
All right, my apologies. In my notes, it said him.
But anyway, she puts her armor on and you'll never know what happened there.
Do
There you go.
I
It's funny.
hear any of this as I am?
I mean,
I don't
think you
know
were
where.
you?
You were with.
There's
You were next to
two-
me asking me
there's
about my
two
sword.
rooms. Oh yeah, I am already down at.
Yeah, you're talking to him about it.
You literally just asked me, and I
Yeah.
noticed you have a. Yeah,
I forgot that.
I
That
didn't
wasn't
forget.
in the room.
Before I leave, I'll say, meet at
To
the
be
bar.
fair, I don't
We
know.
have shit to talk about. It's just,
I was already heading that way.
yeah, do it faster. Then I walk away.
Yes, sir.
What a dildo. Dildo Baggins over here.
Don't you forget it.
So in the bar, we left off at me saying, "Looks like Commander got a new."
I think he
So
just
I
ignored you, is what it
No,
sounds like.
we definitely
we
got
segued.
Okay.
into something different.
Sure. So yeah,
Sure.
I'll like kind of hold it up and like unsheath it, sheath it, and I'll be like, "How drunk did I get last night?"
We weren't here, Commander.
Barkeep said you had a rough night. And I'll say, is that yours?
Finders keepers.
Oh no.
I fist bump that.
Yeah, you.
I will tell you, I have no idea where it came from.
Ask you. I said, well, you identified all these other things. Can you do that to his?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have the Chronicle on you?
Yeah, always.
Where's that?
I keep it in a
Take
little. I
11
have like a little
minutes.
knapsack thing that I tie around my.
So like a book sack.
Kind of, yeah, yeah.
You feel like a pull from your book set when
Pulsing
like as
around.
like you're talking about this sword, or if it's his, it just kind of pulls.
It's a
And I just like wiggle because it's on my back, and I pull it out of the bag really quick and just look at it.
As you open it, the first like page of like words you get to is part of the oath that says, "The one who endures."
Is it
It's like the first words that like you clock and like you feel like there's a connection.
okay?
Do you want to
I
clue us in?
Yeah, I mean you just see like a freak out and pull out of the Chronicle.
yeah.
Oh, I say that. I say
I'm
that.
not a wizard, so I don't know for sure. The book buzzed at me.
the book.
It just buzzed.
It buzzed. And now these words seem important.
What
How
are the
drunk are
words?
you?
I've had nothing.
Insight check. And since you're bad at people, you're probably gonna have disadvantage.
That's
Am I
crazy.
drunk?
Am I drunk? Can you imagine?
Can constructs get drunk?
Then you'd be just
I'm
as
not a
confused as I am.
construct.
Whatever you read does not mean anything.
Mm-mm. Me and him
You
have had
know
private
nothing
conversations.
Of the backstory of this character.
Okay, I'm sorry. You are humanoid.
Yeah.
But you are also considered for the prerequisite or effect that requires you to be a construct.
Correct.
Sorry,
So-
I misread that.
DM discretion.
If an item requires you to be a construct, you can use it.
Ahead of time, before I
Your
was created,
character doesn't
was.
know what they are.
I was a construct before I became.
Still
A doll.
qualify under the conditions of a construct. What I'm saying,
Depends.
depending. DM discretion, obviously,
Mhm.
because he likes to put his name on everything.
As he should.
As he
It's
should.
his world.
Yeah, fuck you. Trying to talk about shit you don't even know nothing about. They
But
didn't even
anyways-
exist when you
Anyways,
were last
I point to the
walking
words and I say, "The one who endures." I read it out loud.
around. That echoes in your head.
Does it?
Are you tuned to this? Did you decide if you're already attuned? Like, did you?
Yeah, I guess I've been sitting with it all morning.
Okay.
Yes,
Then, yeah,
I'll
you-
attune with it.
If you know that it's Nate.
Then maybe I'm not as confused as I was. No, how about from this point forward, I will attune to it, or
Okay.
like,
Sure.
yeah,
Maybe
'cause
this-
I am genuinely like I don't know what the fuck is this. I don't know why I
Yeah.
had this. How drunk was I?
How drunk was I?
Yeah, you'd be coming in on to them their conversation.
Or I guess we can let him try it and identify it first. If I am truly curious and I don't know what the fuck it is, I'm not just gonna attune to it. So I'm going to give it to our wizard boy, and if you would like to.
As him, Epitaph, and Judge roll up.
7.
All right.
I'm identifying the weapon.
Okay. Give me 1 second, and I will be sick. You guys can have conversation, okay? You're
Oh yeah. The conversation. Oh,
I would look up and see Judge walking down too with Epitaph, and I would just be like,
If you want an inside check, it's
Yeah,
at
yeah.
disadvantage.
"It's at disadvantage."
Yes, it's people.
It's people.
Yeah. Is it not people? Am I
It's an
wrong?
8. It's an 8.
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
Forgot about that training. Yay.
You feel like something has happened but you don't know what.
Okay. Regardless, I see Judge and I just wave at her.
Oh, they're like, oh. Hey, you need anything from me, Keeper?
No, I left Mnemonic up at the church. So if we need him, could I count on you to go grab him?
Sure. Do you want me to take Epitaph?
Sure, yeah. Just make sure that they don't get into any fights. I know that Epitaph might be a little upset about
Things?
things.
Okay.
I'd like Epitaph to stay here, actually. If that's possible.
Oh yeah, I am just asking Judge to kind of be a messenger when we need Mnemonic. Not right now, but
So do you have a problem with that when it comes time? Judge says to you.
Wait, can you repeat that? B?
when we need Mnemonic, I'm asking Judge to be the messenger to go get. Because I trust Judge to
Right.
not get distracted.
Care if I take.
Epitaph.
Epitaph's gonna stay with me.
Damn. And I'll say, hey, unfortunately not my junior officer, but
No, Judge, you see there is no complaint from Judge at all. Judge doesn't say anything. Just goes, okay,
you can feel free to take Songbird though.
we'll do. Might be a good way to get him out of there.
Yeah. She probably will pull him by his ear, so.
Why am I having such an issue finding this information?
What information you know?
The name of the barkeeper.
I am not telling you guys that.
I wrote it down somewhere. I just can't find it.
I'm almost positive he told us his name. We're bad people.
Yes.
Oh,
Speak for
no.
yourself.
You had 2 words written down for that one.
I don't know if it's grown. I don't know. I'm about to find out.
The 2 words.
Remember, but he was like, it just says this.
That was fucking funny.
So does anyone have his name? Does anyone know?
Oh, I sure don't.
Can't fucking find it.
This is like, I am not taking notes because I'm crazy focused on other shit.
I'm saying, it looks like when we first came in, I had spoken to the woman about her grandson that was missing.
Mhm.
So I just ignored like everything else.
All the
because I
introductory
just
conversations.
Distracted. So I do not have it.
His name's not Constantine,
Crocodile
right?
Tavern. Garen.
Constantine.
It's Garen. His name's Garen.
Garrett?
That's Garen.
Garen?
Garron. It's Garen. I found it.
You did it.
I did it.
You get a prize.
Prizes, knowing.
I now know his
Knowledge
name.
is power, brother.
Alright, where's that at so I can fucking underline it?
Yes, I was waiting until make sure no one else had anything else I need to be done.
Garen.
I mean, how much time has elapsed? He identified my. Oh, did he?
Well, then before you say anything, why don't we just stop it there? We'll pick up there after our little break because we are.
We will not pick up. We will.
Oh well,
We're
yes.
done for
Yeah,
this
we
week.
will see you
Well-
guys next week.
Yes.
Not next week. I think
Yeah.
it's
2
It'll be
weeks?
probably 3 weeks because we've got our Pride stream and then the Pokemon giveaway, and then
But we could
Why can't we do it
probably
today
one of those
after
on
the
Monday,
Pride
right?
No. Well, the Pride stream is on Monday.
no, we're
isn't
taking
it?
that week off after the Pride stream.
For part 2?
Yes.
I guess you guys are a lot more involved in that than I am.
Yes. So we're gonna have our Pride stream and then the Pokemon giveaway, and then it'll be 3 weeks.
So we'll see you guys in 3 weeks.
So sorry.
We'll see this in 3 weeks. We'll see you before that.
Yeah.
Because, like we said, there's
I'll
a
see
Pride
you
stream
in
and a Pokemon
probably
night.
3
There is a Pride
weeks.
stream and a Pokemon. It's good for us to have a little bit.
Oh yeah, I will be at the Pride stream. I was
For
thinking
sure.
about the Pokemon, and then I was thinking game
All right.
night.
Well, thank you for tuning in with us, and we hope you guys have a good night. B. Anything else?
Don't forget to join us for the Pride stream on Monday.
Follow our socials.
Follow our socials so you can continue to learn more stuff about our cool characters.
Tell your friends. Tell
Alright,
your
well-
dog.
Thank
Unlike
you.
our DM,
See
who has
you
not read
then.
any of
Do
our
the thing.
characters.
Junior officers dismissed.
Bye, guys!
Hell yeah.